like the fact that there's adaptogens, there's endocrine balancers.
And it feels very right for me.
There's algae, grass juices.
It was packed with energy, with power, with life force.
Makes me feel totally alive mentally.
Just one of the best products I've ever come across in my life.
It gives me an instant boost.
Just a great start to the day.
I can look forward to it every morning for breakfast.
It just restores you, rejuvenates, energizes you.
I really feel it just does me the power of good.
It is just a fabulous product.
The real blessing.
Often imitated but never equaled, Pure Synergy was created by the American healer Mitchell May.
Pure Synergy was created and came into being by a complete, utter surprise for me. It developed because I was involved in a catastrophic automobile accident in which I was given no hope of ever walking again, in which they were going to amputate my legs. All medical prognosis was that my immune system would never function properly again, that my memory system would not function properly again, my eyesight, my hearing. It was very catastrophic. There was a research project going on at the University of California at Los Angeles, and it was the first scientific investigation into alternative therapy methodologies. I was enrolled in that because my case was considered impossible. We used lots of different methods, alternative methods. One of those was investigating some of what the ancient cultures of India and China and Japan and the Native American Indians used in the plant world that assisted that regenerative process. We began to put different plants, different botanicals together to see what the effect of them were in combination, or the more scientific term of that might be synergy. As we were doing that, nerves began to regenerate that medically are not considered impossible. Bones regenerated, muscle tissue regenerated, my eye tissue regenerated, my hearing cells regenerated. And that was the early stages of developing the Pure Synergy formula.
There are a lot of gaps in nutrition that need to be filled. The biggest problem in any type of nutritional program is covering more of the actual nutrients that aren't known by modern science, in addition to the ones that you're targeting to balance a person's metabolic chemistry. For example, if you find a person needs calcium or magnesium, vitamin C, D, etc., what are all the micronutrients we don't even know about?
All the most current research, scientific research, shows that only 20% of the Western world population is getting sufficient quantities of protein, carbohydrates, fibers, vitamins, and minerals.
We only know in modern medicine about 90 nutrients that the body needs, yet we cannot successfully raise an animal on just those 90 nutrients. So the key is to cover the unknown as well as targeting the specific areas that you want to change in the metabolic chemistry.
And that's before you even consider all of the things that are being discovered now of these phytonutrients that keep our eyes healthy, keep our hearing strong for our entire life, keep us from getting things like Alzheimer's disease.
If you don't supplement your basic diet with some superfood, unless you eat in a way that's almost obsessive to get everything from your food, you're going to have major holes and ultimately create metabolic imbalances. And Synergy just fills those gaps.
Pure Synergy is made from plants gathered throughout the world, and I think that's just really exciting that such care has gone into creating it.
Just seemed to care a lot about their ingredients, and it really came through in the product, and I just loved it.
The organic point and how it's crafted is very important, absolutely.
The organic ingredients you use are collected from around the world, and I think that's very vital to creating a product that can add synergy to one's life.
I don't think anyone else that I've come across has really understood, first of all, the need for absolutely pure ingredients.
The way Synergy is manufactured is very important to me, yes.
Pure Synergy is a unique combination of 62 natural ingredients. They include organic and wild-crafted algae, immune-enhancing mushrooms, herbs, green juices, and natural antioxidants, all in perfect balance. Each ingredient is harvested at the peak of its nutritional value, then freeze-dried within an hour of picking and shipped to the Synergy Company in Moab, Utah. The Synergy Company's award-winning factory has been celebrated for its excellence in manufacturing and its unfailing commitment to environmental consciousness. Pure Synergy uses the purest ingredients available. It contains more certified organic and ethically wild-crafted substances than any other superfood in the world. Pure Synergy is made monthly to ensure freshness. Each batch undergoes over 200 extensive tests to make certain that all the ingredients meet Mitchell May's exacting standards for purity and potency. The air and water used in the Synergy Company's facility is meticulously filtered and controlled. All blending is carried out at low temperatures to protect precious ingredients from degradation. Pure Synergy is vacuum-packed in glass and then hermetically sealed, making it impermeable to oxygen. This protects its precious nutrients from oxidizing or degrading. Even the cotton wool used in packing is certified organic. Each bottle of Pure Synergy is checked by hand to ensure the finest possible quality control.
People are saying they don't have enough energy. They feel that their mind is either fuzzy or foggy, or that they get ill far too often. However, if your body and mind are being fed all the nutrients that it needs, you will actually thrive in an environment that other people feel is stressful.
I find that when I take it, my energy is high. I don't get tired.
The surge of energy through my body was quite profound.
I think it's useful in terms of athletic performance.
The energy is totally different from drinking a cup of coffee.
Just bringing your body power and energy.
A cup of coffee is an instant fix and actually can leave me feeling quite sort of depleted in energy about half an hour after I've had it.
It's kind of a sustaining energy.
Whereas the energy that I get from Pure Synergy is long-lasting.
You know, I live in a city and there's so much that's counter to health. And so to have in one glass something that you can drink that just restores you, rejuvenates, energizes you is a real blessing.
I would use Pure Synergy for detoxification as the Pure Synergy drink.
I use it all the time with a patient. And whether I'm having them on a building program or a detoxification program, I use it in both situations.
When people come to me, they've normally come with a specific problem. So I'd probably go in very high with certain vitamins, minerals and herbs, treat the problem, and then rather than just leave them to go away with nothing, I find that Synergy is wonderful as a maintenance.
There's no question that using nutrients that are part of living systems are better than synthetic or isolated nutrients.
The thing I like most about the product is it's a natural product. It's a food rather than a medicine, and I think that food's so much better absorbed than a medicine.
There's various cofactors in a living system that make the assimilation and utilization of that substance much more effective, much more efficient.
Because you're balancing the body's minerals, therefore you're balancing the metabolism.
Nothing yet in modern science has given us the ability to make bioavailable substances that can equal what you find in living systems and plants. So the ideal type of diet would be one based on a nutrient spread, all coming from living foods.
You don't necessarily need a huge regime if your minerals are out. It's just a question, if you get the body back into balance, everything falls back into balance. And Pure Synergy is good for that.
Well, a friend recommended it to me actually when I was having problems. I was 3 stone overweight.
Since taking Synergy, my appetite has definitely changed.
I've been a sort of a binge dieter for about 20 years.
There are no cravings. I find that I don't get the cravings as I used to.
I was sick of constantly losing weight and then putting it on again. And one day I went in and my friend was drinking this rather extraordinary looking green drink. And I said, "What on earth's that?" And she said, "It's this wonderful stuff, you better try it."
I find that when I'm having Pure Synergy, I don't pick.
And she said, "I really believe, Bryony, if you would use this, you know, take perhaps 2 drinks a day to start off with, it will help you in your weight loss because it's so full of nutrition. What it does is it takes away the body's cravings, unnatural cravings for food that doesn't do you any good." And so that's what I did, and 3 stone later, I'm a lot happier and a lot healthier.
Pure Synergy makes a great energy drink before or after exercise. It also makes a good snack any time of the day. It mixes well in a blender or a shaker. When you're on holiday or traveling, a little Pure Synergy carried with you smooths sleep patterns and helps you adjust to your new location. Mixed with half a frozen banana and some fresh juice, it makes a great smoothie. Orange, apple, and pineapple work well. Or make a savory drink using carrot juice or tomato juice with a dash of Tabasco sauce and a sprinkling of parsley.
Green mustache, do I wipe it off?
The daily dose of Pure Synergy is a dessert spoon, but it's a good idea to start with only a teaspoon and then work up. Experiment. There is no end to the magic you can make with Pure Synergy.
It's just done something to my mind as well as my body, and it's fantastic.
It's transformed my life completely.
I was all sort of all or nothing person in terms of eating, drinking and everything.
Pure Synergy has definitely balanced me, without a doubt. My mood disorders, it's balanced my life in general.
Pure Synergy helps me emotionally.
Pure Synergy makes me feel totally alive mentally, totally positive.
I don't seem to get sort of really bogged down in the negativity.
It sounds crazy to say, but I do actually feel I've got peace of mind at last, because I have been struggling for so long to get a balance in my life, and now I've got it.
Pure Synergy is imported into Britain by the Synergy Company.
Well, at Synergy, our criteria for choosing products is the kind of product that we would want to consume ourselves. So it's very important to us that they're of the finest quality, that they're known to be pure. We're already marketing green superfoods like spirulina particularly. And Leslie Kenton introduced us to Mitchell May, who was the originator of Pure Synergy. So we looked into it and we were amazed. It was just like the perfect food supplement that we'd always been looking for. It has a complete spectrum of nutrients, all from natural green superfood sources.
When I first started taking Synergy on the recommendation of my friend, I was somewhat perturbed by how much it cost.
I have recommended it to many people, and I do feel there's a reluctance to start with.
Some people may think that Pure Synergy is expensive, but from my point of view, I don't know how they produce it for the prices they do.
But once they've committed and they can see the difference and the difference it's made in my life, I can see that it does work, and it works for them too.
Then I realised it was worth the money and that I could spend that amount of money on all sorts of other pills and potions. And the amazing thing about this is that I don't have to go round health shops looking for different vitamin supplements. I know I've got it all with Pure Synergy, and that I can't get better than that.
I'm just surprised they're able to do it for that price.
I think it's well worth the money.
We sell probably about half of the Pure Synergy goes through practitioners who recommend it to their patients or consume it themselves.
I own Oliver's Whole Food store in Kew Gardens in Richmond.
And the other half would go direct to consumers.
Pure Synergy is the best nutritional product I know of.
People depend on it really for their nutritional support.
It's a superb all-round supplement.
Well, Pure Synergy is it encapsulates a whole spectrum of superfoods. There's over 60 different ingredients.
For some reason it's just very, very, very obvious. It's put together with a lot of care, with a lot of attention to detail and a lot of integrity.
And they're all blended in a synergistic way so that they add to the value of each other.
Selling it, I think that once people understand what's in it and how it's made and the care that's taken, the price isn't a problem.
Very many of our customers are repeat customers. People use it long term as a nutritional support, also for convalescence.
And then people who buy it tend to buy it again.
So it's the nearest thing you can get to the perfect superfood mix.
I haven't seen anything that comes close to it, but I've seen things that come close to the price.
There are quite a number of superfood products on the market, but I think the Pure Synergy is probably the Rolls Royce of the products. It really is the best you can get.
I recommend Pure Synergy to people who shop at Oliver's.
Pure Synergy is the first and finest superfood in the world. It has led the way as the perfect marriage of nature and science, spawning imitators everywhere. Now, out of the same principles of excellence, a new generation of superior nutritional formulas is being born. These products are also imported into Britain by the Synergy Company. For more information or to order, simply phone, fax, email, or visit the Synergy website.